Sagittarius, how are you, my archer friends? This is the advice from Spirit. I'm Jason. I'm an intuitive reader. What I'm going to do for you as I record this, it is the first day of the full moon. They call it a flower moon in the almanac, and it's because of the blooming of the May flowers that are typical of this time of year. There's a particular energy with a flower moon that I wanted to kind of do a reading on today about blooming, something that you are sharing and showing the world that people are benefiting from or gaining joy out of either watching you do or receiving. So you've got some type of asset that Spirit is going to let us know exactly what it is. Now, this could be something that you know that a talent that you have, or a gift, some skill or ability that you know that you're just not sharing or expressing into the world. Or this could be something that you are yet to discover that will change the way people walk away after having interacted with you. As far as the hindrance, we're going to find out what it is that has been hindering this asset from being shown or being noticed by you. We're also going to do a retain and release spread, and that's going to outline some energies on what that you would be better off releasing because it no longer serves you. And of course, we want to find out what it is you're doing right, and we want you to retain those energies that are doing you and everybody else good. And then we'll get some advice from Spirit. Okay, so I think these are shuffled well enough. Let's go ahead and cut the deck, and then we're going to do the asset and hindrance first. Spirit, if you would. I forgot to say my thanks. Spirit, ascended ancestors, divine mother, holy father, spirit guides, guardian angels, multidimensional beings, spirit guides, I already said. Please protect me as I channel the message for Sagittarius about the flower moon. If anything tries to interfere or block the messages from coming through concisely and clearly, please send it back to the source and thank them for the try. We're looking for empowerment. We're looking for anything that we can use as clarity, confirmation, something that will enlighten Sagittarius or align them to your divine will. Again, Sag, this is a general reading. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Flip and switch the roles as you need to. Cross watchers, you're very, very welcome. But Spirit, clear and set the energy. Let's find out what an asset that Sag. Ooh, something about shadow. Your shadow self. So, maybe this is something that's hidden that you don't realize. The star can talk about healing. This is Aquarius energy. If you notice, she's standing both on the land and in the pool of universal consciousness, and she's pouring her water, which is emotions, and they're flowing freely without judgment, without fear. Ooh, that one wanted to flip. And she's doing that both on the ground and in the water. So she's grounded, she's got control of her emotions, and being is that this is the star energy, Aquarius energy. This also represents air, so there's a lot of elemental energy here with that. Okay, let's see what that's an asset. So the asset is the Eight of Swords. Now this talks about a self imposed prison with the Eight of Swords all around this young lady. She can see that she can't see what's going on. She's the blindfold's on, but it's not tight. She's bound around the waist and the arms, but again, not tied tight. Her feet aren't even bound. All she has is these 8 swords around her that she keeps running into when she decides that she wants to try, and she's getting discouraged, and she's getting into her head, and she's starting to, do that circle the drain thing that we do when we're in a position that is uncomfortable. The asset, I think, that Spirit is sharing with you is that you can make a wish. Doesn't matter how dire the situation may seem, the universe got your back. You can always make a wish. The star is all about healing as well. So what I think your asset is being shown as is being a star that people wish upon. So you might be very, very charismatic. You might be blessed with a gift of gab, and when you leave people, they feel better than before when you walked up to them. So what a wonderful asset. What is hindering this asset from being released or expressed or shared in the world? Spirit. Oop, there's one. Justice, balance. So either let's get one more on the hindrance. Okay. Oh, there it is. It just didn't fall. We have the Knight of Wands. Okay, well, that makes a little bit more sense. The Knight of Wands is about really quick, very impulsive energy. Whatever is keeping you distracted at a moment's notice here, Sagittarius, is needing balance. So what the balance is hindering the share of this the wish upon a star energy that you bring to people, because of all of this here one minute, gone the next, very act before you think, speak before you look, that kind of thing. If you notice, he's got protection. So it seems to be the protection that you have has stifled your growth a little bit. And I don't mean that in a bad way. The salamanders on this cloak signifies protection from fire. And so, which means you're protected. You really don't need to worry about getting hurt as you go into situations where you're interacting with people. But because you're so charismatic, there's a chance that you're only scratching the surface and leaving people feeling as though, So what I would say is be careful, be very on the lookout for that type of situation to where people are expressing or visibly, they don't feel as though you're being authentic, you're being fake or just, surface level. So that would definitely keep people from wishing on you like a star or leaving with a wonderful feeling versus okay, we don't know what all that was about type of feeling. So that is what I'm getting as far as your asset and hindrance. Let's go for the retain release here. Which one do we want to use? Let's use let's use these golden ones. Okay. All right, Spirit, we need something to retain, something to release as far as in the life of Sagittarius or spiritually that is not serving them anymore. We're looking for anything that is causing more problems than providing benefits. What can you tell Sagittarius about the energies they need to retain and release during this flower moon? Okay, looks like the deck is ready. It's being very stubborn, so I'm going to go ahead and do the cut, Spirit, for me. Thank you. All right, let's go right off the top here. We're going to retain reciprocity, equal give and take. Wherever you give, make sure you're getting back. If you're getting something, make sure you give back. So that is definitely something an attitude and energy you want to retain. Four of Swords, getting a good night's sleep, rest up spiritually, healing after battle is something you definitely want to retain. What about release? What can we release? Ace of Swords in reverse. Miscommunications, falsehoods, not being focused, being distracted, or being unsure of which way to go or what it is you think and why. So that is definitely something you would want to release. A lot of folks, what they like to do is they'll write what they want to release down on a piece of paper, whether it be spiritually or physically, what have you, and then they set that bugger on fire. And that's a good way to symbolically release something that has had power over you or that is not serving you anymore. And, a sword, a lie, a deceitfulness, a fib is definitely something that isn't serving anybody. So if that's what we're talking about here, and a broken heart. So if you spent any time in the recent past here with a broken heart for whatever reason, let's look at the bottom deck. I almost shuffled. Bottom of the deck is Queen of Swords. Wonderful energy for a flower moon to cut out all the unnecessary stuff, leaving just what will benefit you the most. What a great energy. So leaving this, releasing a broken heart, maybe you've gotten through something here recently, Sag, or maybe not so recently. Maybe it's taken a very long time for you to get to this point where you can finally let go of this broken heart. My heart goes out to you if that's the situation, you guys. That's what I have for Spirit. We need some advice, right? Let's get some advice. Advice from Spirit. Anything you can tell, Sag? Was it this deck? Yeah, it was the other deck, right? I think, yeah. Okay, anything we can tell Sag, Spirit, as far as advice? Is there anything coming in that he needs to be on the lookout for, that they need to be on the lookout for? Excuse me, I apologize. Is there any disasters that they can avert? Is there any opportunities that they may capitalize on? Or is there any energies from individuals or entities that are coming in that they need to handle masterfully? And we ask this for the highest good of Sagittarius, please, Spirit. The Tower. Ooh, looks like there's a tower coming up. So, oh boy, get your popcorn ready. And then we've got a Five of Cups. This is in the reverse, though. So maybe, okay, a little bit. Let's get a few more here, Spirit. What advice? Advice. The Hierophant in reverse. So this talks about, okay, and the Chariot. Okay, so the overall energy is victory, moving on, forward progress, moving forward in a positive fashion, not being constrained to the conformity of tradition. The Hierophant in reverse talks about the breaking up of tradition or a generational practice that is now all of a sudden discovered bad, or oh shit, scared the shit out of me. So that is definitely something that the Spirit wants you to think about. My girlfriend just walked in the door, guys. I'm sorry. Scared the heck out of me. It's okay. Five of Cups in reverse, as far as advice. So walking away from something or mourning the loss of something that no longer serves you, and letting that pain go. It goes right along with that Three of Swords energy in the reverse. So the advice from Spirit is a lot like what you need to release. The Tower is what I'm curious about. Can I get a clarifier for this Tower here, Spirit? What advice are you telling Sagittarius about with the Tower? What is the advice from the Tower? Empress on the bottom there. So nurture, mother. I think that's Empress. Empress is, I want to say, Pisces energy. Okay, here we go. We've got the Tower again. Clarify the Tower with the Tower. So it looks like you're going to have to take something down to the foundation. This one here is in reverse. So it looks like you might be hesitating or not wanting to do this Tower thing where you are brought back down to reality. I don't exactly know what that situation will be for you, but the advice also clarifying with the nostalgia, the Six of Cups, Scorpio energy. Look at the Scorpio energy here. We got, and the Four of Swords. That is something else. Libra energy. So justice. Make sure you get enough rest, Sagittarius. It looks like you're in for a little rough patch here, but you're coming out of it. It's a temporary thing. That's the good news. And as far as everything else goes, just come back and get some more readings later on. I'm pleased to have you. Grateful for all the likes, shares, subscribes, everybody has supported the channel with. It really does a lot for the channel, and I'm truly grateful. So, Spirit, let's send them off with a ding, okay? Happy Flower Moon, Sagittarius. You guys have a great rest of your month.